minidon, Natalian. I don't know. Minidon is his username.
Untamed, maybe? I am so sorry. I'm gonna call you
I actually really liked the shot. I saw this earlier when I was browsing. Occasionally browse at work. And even though it's really simple and I don't see his face, I see enough of his profile from his nose to really give off that character, in my opinion. I mean, I totally think this is like I know a lot of your shots were like polarizing Curry. I think this is another one just because of the fact that he's kind of looking, but I like it as a scenic shot. You have a lot of ice going on, even though there are negative areas. Personally, I like it. But I think
I like it. I
yeah.
do like it too. I like the sun, how it's reflecting on the ice,
Hmm.
from the right to the left, where it gets really bright on the right and it's kind of darker on the left. And I like that he has this fur on in the ice and like how his arms are crossed. It kind of looks like he's shivering, maybe.
Yeah, I
Um,
think the only icing on the cake would have been if we could have got his breath. I would have
oh,
that
that's
would have
true.
sold me. That would have just been like, nope, I love your scenic. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
definitely. But that's hard to get. But I guess you could just take a couple shots here because I don't think there's any movement in this shot, so there's no reason why you really couldn't just take
my only
a
concern is
couple more screenshots.
I don't know if you can get the breath when you're in a pose.
Oh,
It
I
can
don't
only be
know.
I don't know if it can only be when you're in the
And
idle station, but
hold on a second, I'm teleporting now.
but otherwise, I mean, it's kind of a risky shot. I mean, you have a lot of negative space. I personally like it. I think the texture does a lot for you. I think he knew that. I think he played it well. Um, I mean, even the outfit, even though it has those like clips on the back, really looks like he's just there. Not so much of like ice climbing, but kind of almost like a researcher with those glasses. I don't know.
Yeah, I was feeling that too. I really
Yeah.
like it, and I even like the little wisp that are around. Like
Yep.
they kind of break it up a little bit. So no, I'm pretty good with this one. It's kind of weird because normally I don't like when something just looks the same, like the one with the blue sky and the water and stuff like that. But I didn't mind this because I really thought the light was very dynamic here. And I'm
Hmm.
still trying to figure out, is this water that he's standing in or ice? I'm not really sure because it looks very fluid.
I think it's
So
ice, but I think it has such a high specular. So,
hold on,
anyways.
I'm still.
Okay, while
But
you're
go for
figuring that out, battle. Now I love this
okay.
area. I know we tried to take shots over here for you, but it never worked out. Um, I can't see his face though, and I will say in this one I do not like not seeing his face. That's not working out.
I 100% agree, and I don't like that we're losing both Garuda's face and the mob's face.
I'm okay with the
And
mob. I'm not okay with Garuda and him. Um,
I think that you have to see one of. If you're not seeing the person's face, you need to see the mob's face.
yeah, like well,
So
the other thing is he's like summoning, like he's not even looking at the mob.
I'm not sure what he's doing. Is he summoning Garuda? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that's right when you summon it, I believe. Maybe.
The lounge coat again. I don't like the lounge coat for fighting shots.
I don't mind
Um,
it. I mean, it's
the
okay. If the
lounge.
colors, I like it. It's fine. Um, I like the effects that's going on. I almost feel like he's facing the completely wrong direction though.
I
Like,
can't even see his book. I think that if you, this is one of the few ones where if you turned it 180 degrees, I think it would enhance it. We wouldn't lose that book. Like
the only
that
thing
book
is
looks
you would
much
lose that
better.
backdrop, like, but
That's true.
at the same time, I know that what the other side looks like. You don't get as much glowiness, but you still get a pretty good backdrop of trees. You could have had a really nice like set extension. Like this set extends, kind of ends because the trees all cloud it. The other one, the trees go up, and you get a few of the self hanging areas. So I think the 180 would have been a perfect shot for this, and Garuda would have been in the foreground, so you would have got that depth of field, and then it would have really extended the shot. Um,
By the way, your breath does indeed puff out even when you're in the change pose motion.
Okay. Well,
So
then, I'm sorry. Minidone. Should've got that breath. I would have been sold.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just not liking the way they're facing. Like it's just really I don't know, sad, I guess.
His
Um
background's really carrying the shot. Like, I would have probably, if I was voting for this, like, for reals, I would have given a very low score just because you're really going off the background. You want to really make sure the model is accentuated, like, everything is working together, but your background is really the only thing working right here for this. Well, at least.
I swear to goodness, you know those like chase lounges where like there's a scene where like some like a Makote is fanning you and someone's feeding you grapes. I think that that robe is like the perfect robe for that scene. Like I just
Oh my.
ah okay, but people do love that robe, so I can. It's totally just
You
me,
know
but
what? I can't see your face in any of these, and that is a problem. We've said that to other models.
yep.
Um, Performing for an invisible crowd, I'm okay with not like seeing your face in this, but the fact that I don't see your face in any of them, that's a cause for concern. But I think you really could have. I mean, you could have gotten a front shot for this, or at least like. And it's not even an invisible crowd because there's the NPCs there, so you should have used the other side. Like.
I was just thinking the same thing. There's a lot of NPCs in this because you can see not only the two that are in the crowd, but you can see like the ones in the background.
I'm
You
fine
can
with the
even
ones in
see
the
the
background
movement.
because they're doing their own thing, but like the ones in the
That's
seat are
true.
obviously there. The outfit itself, though, I mean, it's decently put together. Is that a set
Uh,
or is it mix match?
I don't
I
know
don't. I think it's
actually.
mix match, but I could be wrong.
They're different colors though,
That's
so
why I'm
those
curious if
boots,
they're dyed
but
the.
they kind of look the same-ish. But I don't know what those pants are, and I don't know what those gloves are either.
Well, I
I don't
like your
know.
outfit, but we really could have seen your face on this one. I don't see any reason not to. And
As long as we see it on one, like I really think there's an issue with if I can't see your face. If I don't know what your face looks like without looking at your headshot, then I think that something has gone wrong at some point.
yeah, and I mean, there's a like if it's okay if we don't see your face if there's a clear reason why you're doing it. I want to make sure
Yep.
if I don't see your face that I can 100% tell why it's not being shown. So just keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
I I just think that for this last shot, that if you panned it a little bit the other way, because we're clipping the right side of the audience, and I think if you clip the left, because I don't think there's really
There's
any
just that
NPCs.
Taru NPC, but they're really close up front, so you could have still probably gone to the left, got your face in, got the point in, and you would have been open because it would have been your left hand or your right hand pointing outward, and it would have been a good shot.
Yep. Yeah. Um.
And let me see your
Especially
headshot.
here
Oh,
here
sorry.
right now, like it's okay. I feel like it's a little unbalanced because like the lights make it kind of wants to be centered but not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I
these
see.
two lights kind of flank him and they're not even, and it drives me a little bonkers.
Okay, and I mean his face is fine. I see his face right here. So
Does it look like
let's.
he has a smudge on his cheek?
Yeah, I
What is
think it's
that?
just the shadow though.
Oh, okay.
It's like the alpha's doing some weird shadows. So.
I started like rubbing my screen. Like I was like, did I smudge my screen or something? All
Well,
right, but good
Minidon,
luck.
good luck. We really liked your ice shot.